Welcome to the channel, guys, and good to see you. First things first, remove the plastic cover off the top. Allows you a little bit easier access to the whole thing. This little thing just covers the belts, so we just want to get that out of the way to give us as much space as we can, because there isn't a lot of space in these little Japanese cars for working with usually. Comes off that way and out this way. There it is. We need to undo this one in order to get this one on, which makes sense considering it's in the way of all of that. So that's our tensioner right there. That's our new tensioner going onto there. Interestingly enough, the guy that sold it to me said, I don't know quite what the story was, but it doesn't have a belt on it. And this was the tensioner that was in there before. And if we have a look around there, we can see very well why there isn't any belt anymore. And that's because this bearing seized. It stopped and the belt just kept rubbing over it until it literally sanded that right down to the steel and probably snapped. So that makes perfect sense to me now. So yeah, interesting. Anyhow, right, so that's our new, and it's a steel one too, so it's actually probably better than the old one in a lot of ways. So what we should be able to do is to unbelt this trolley thing here. Now, I'm assuming it goes through, doesn't look like there's a lot of difference between the two. I'm going to take a hazard a guess that it's like that through there, like that, because that's got to go up against it there, and then through with that there. So now we loosen off the tensioner and the lock bolt. Can't be that difficult, surely. They are quite fiddly though. Right, here we go. So that's going around the bottom pulley. Literally just goes all the way around. That's actually quite simple. I've seen a lot of pulleys and stuff like that that have been really dumb and convoluted. Now, how is that as a new pulley? There's no cracks in it. That is a new pulley. Wow. There's no wear on that I can see. No wear on that. Oh, I think that's a good one. So maybe he's replaced that one but hasn't had the chance to do the other one. It's just clean. I want to clean it a little bit. Just going to get this little bit of clean in there. Any little bits of shag rubber that might be in there or stuff like that. I just want to get that out and clean so it'll grip nice. You can't really get to the bottom one too much. Toothbrushes are really good for lots of things, like cleaning cars. Anyway, let's just see what that does. So that does quite a good job of that. It's not a steel one, but it's fairly brisk. So I'm going to go down and just have a little bit of a go at least giving this a little clean at the bottom. Won't be fantastic, but it'll be better than a poke in the eye with a pointed stick, lassie. Sorry about the shit accent. Anyway, a blind man would be pleased to see that. Here's something I prepared earlier. I've had rather a stroke of brilliance and found the best way of putting, I'm going to bring you over here a little bit. The best way of putting this on is much easier when you take the adjuster off. Much easier, because you can slip it on the underneath the bottom pulley down there, which you cannot really see that well, just down there, and then onto the top pulley there. Well, we've got that down. I've loosened this adjuster off bulk big time so that I can get that in easily, and then once it's actually in there, then I can do it up, tighten it all up again and it's got to go that way, doing like that, so I can bolt that up. Well, it's still loose, because the best way is always the lazy way. Do that boot up first, which of course you can't see because my big fat fingers are in the way, but look, there it is there. That's better. And then the top bolt, we can do those ones up nice and tight to start with because we know they're all good. So get that one actually lined. There we go, that's better. Okay, so that was easy, actually really easy. Much better way of doing it. Take the adjuster out first. All it is 2 bolts like that. Take those out, this just slips on, loosen it up, bolt the thing back in again. Easy peasy stuff, things. Right, so now we have the adjuster bolt, which is that one right there. That one there, and just viewing up on it. Now that just use a speed brace as well. I think might be a little bit quicker to do it up, and I won't hit the camera while I'm doing it. Goodness me, anybody thought I'd thought about this? Well, I actually hadn't, to be honest, but anyway. That's all key. So if I start doing it that way, that's not hit. Oh, wait a minute. That's actually hitting this at the moment, but I think once we do this one back up again, that will be not rubbing against there. Let's hope so. I won't be putting it together if it doesn't. Oh, that's not on there properly. Loosen it up. Put your left foot in, put your left foot out, put your left foot in, and shake it all about. Right. You have a bit of a mental, and then you fuck around. Come on, you little bastard. Get in there properly. Holy fuck, there's not a lot of space in there either, is there? Okay, so that's loose as a prick in a shirt sleeve. And that doesn't look like it's... Ah, now we've got it. Just felt that little click. Now, at the moment, that belt, I'm trying to show you, which is over there, is hitting this. But when this tightens up and comes up and away from it, it's got plenty of clearance. There's something I prepared earlier. Now this is really simple, I can't believe this. Some of them I've seen them go up and over this and round that and down under something else. Best thing is to get the big pulley on first, and while I'm knocking you about and you can't see anything, tough, because I'm doing the job, not you. Ooh, that's... Oh, wait a minute, I'll get that on that one first. Oh, look at this. Like candy from a baby. Around that one. And down and around the bottom one, which you can't really see very well, and round it. If we start doing that, we should start seeing this coming up. Or not. It should start tightening up, which it looks like it is. Oh, look at that! God, I love it when a plane comes together. Now that's up. Jesus, there still isn't a lot of bloody space there, is there? Only millimetres between those 2 belts. So then I can also do up this one as well, which is just down here, which looks like that. So I'm going to put, now that I'm trying to look at it through the camera, I can't see where I'm doing it. There it is there. Okay, I got it. Is that one there? I don't think it is. Is it doing anything? Feels like it's on there and it's doing something. Oh yeah, that's definitely tightening up. Yay. Okay. That's feeling quite nice and tight. There's probably only 4 mils between these two. Between these two here. Wow. Oops. So firstly, stop this belt here from coming off. There is a bolt that goes in that way into there, which we can see. So that needs to be locked off so that this thing can't rock anymore and loosen things up. So there's that one. And then also underneath here, which I don't know if I can get to, just there, oh there we go, that's the other bolt. So that's the thing that allows this to pivot. So if that's locked off, and this one's locked off, that should stay in place. So, while we're in the middle of all of that, we might as well give it a clean, mightn't we? Be rude not to, really, wouldn't it? Tell you what, I'm so pleased. This has come out so well. It's given a really good clean and a shine up. What a bloody difference. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.